Hey folks, Patrick Cooper here with another Three Songs Thursday series. Christmas week. This Thursday and then Sunday will be Christmas Day. The first song is, I'm going to start with the original first. It's actually one of my newest songs that I wrote by myself. Usually I love to write songs with Bob because he has so many great lyrics, but I actually came up with something that made a bit of sense to me. It may not to you, but that's okay. The song is called I'm Scattered, and it's, those of us of a certain age might recognize some of the things, the lyrics in this song about trying to keep mind and body somewhat intact and in full working order. Again, the song is called I'm Scattered. I've got an 8-track mind, but I think it's time to cut it to one. Feeling a lot of hocus pocus, but I think it's time to focus on getting things done. I've got an 8-cylinder heart, need to slow down a bit. Feeling blood pressure on the rise, it's time to take a breath and get more fit. Oh, I'm scattered, yes, I'm scattered. I got a brain that's going everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Oh, I'm scattered, so scattered. Better make a plan to get things going in a straighter line. I've got a runaway liver, but I think it's time to catch it. Maybe scale back, order that one drink, try and stretch it. I've got a working lung that sure beats a ventilator. I've got to keep breathing deeper, sooner than later. Oh, I'm scattered, yes, I'm scattered. I got a brain that's going everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Oh, I'm scattered, yes, I'm scattered. Better make a plan to get things going in a straighter line. In all my time in this world, I never stopped to think that parts can't break down along the way. But in these recent years, I've learned with some fears that these parts must be maintained so I can stay. I've got 2 kidneys that are trying to keep free of stones, because I've heard getting rid of them can really be a pain on and on. I've got a spleen that I don't know what it does, but my doctor says I bet sure it's working just because. Oh, I'm scattered, yes, I'm scattered. Brain is going everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Oh, I'm scattered, yes, I'm scattered. I better make a plan to get things going in a straighter line. I better make a plan to get things going in a straighter line. I better make a plan to get things going in a straighter line. A new song of mine called I'm Scattered. A brain that's going everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Some of us could maybe relate to that or not. All right, so the next 2 songs, the next 2 covers will actually be Christmas themed. One an old favorite, done slightly differently, although I didn't really kind of make this arrangement up. It's the legendary Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and later on it was done more in a rock and roll kind of style by the Jackson 5. I remember hearing their version of it. And then later Bruce Springsteen in his live shows around Christmas time did it, I think, somewhat in the Jackson 5 style, but of course made it his own. and it would always become quite a celebration when Springsteen would do his shows, late in the year, and he would usually throw this in there. I was lucky enough to see him in Baton Rouge in December one time, and he did it. And he would have Clarence Clemens, the big man, on saxophone, do the low part. But anyway, it's just a lot of fun. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Better be good for goodness sake. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Better be good for goodness sake. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. The old favorite, Santa Claus is coming to town. Done kind of rock and roll-y Jackson 5 Bruce Springsteen style. All right, it's time for the shirt reveal. Hopefully you can see it. I think you can. It says Wuck Street Records. And this is a record store in Athens, Georgia, in the downtown area of Athens, Georgia. And as you can see, it's been around since 1976. Not too many record stores left out there, so enjoy them while you can. Anyway, we were out in Athens not too long ago, and it was a fun time. And I did want to go to this record store because of the legendary status it has in rock and roll history. You may have heard of the band REM, and most all of those guys came from the Athens, Georgia area. And evidently the story is Peter Buck, the guitar player, who became the guitar player for REM, was actually working at Wuck Street Records. And Michael Stipe, who became the lead singer of the band, would go in there all the time, and they ended up becoming friends because it turned out they really kind of liked the same bands. A lot of times, evidently, Stipe would ask if he had a certain record, and Buck would act like that they didn't have it, but what had really happened is Buck had been saving it for himself. And so then when they finally realized they had some of these same tastes, eventually they actually formed the band REM, and the rest is history. They became a huge deal. So anyway, if you're in Athens, Georgia, go out and check out Wuck Street Records. I got the shirt and also got a CD, an old CD from the Small Faces, the band out of England. So that was fun. So that's the story with that. This last Christmas song is really tongue-in-cheek. I think it's pretty funny. I hope you do. It's a legendary Christmas song written by Robert Earl Keen Jr. out of Texas. Kind of talks about a certain kind of Christmas with the relatives out in the country in Texas and all the characters that are part of the family, and make Christmas what it is. The song is called Merry Christmas from the Family. Mama got drunk, Daddy got drunk at our Christmas party. We were drinking champagne punch and homemade eggnog. Little sister brought a new boyfriend. He was a Mexican. We didn't know what to think of him until he sang Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad. Brother Ken brought his kids with him, 3 from his wife Ken, and the 2 identical twins, his second wife, Mary Nell. Of course, he brought his new wife, Kay, who talks all about AA, chain smoking while the stereo plays. Noel, Noel, the first Noel. Carve the turkey, turn the ball game on, makes margaritas when the eggnog's gone. Send somebody to the quick pack store. We need some ice and an extension cord, a can of bean dip and some diet rice, a box of tampons and some Marlboro Lights. Hallelujah, everybody say cheese. Merry Christmas from the family. Fred and Rita drove from Harlingen. I can't remember how I'm kin to them. But when they tried to plug their motorhome in, they blew out our Christmas lights. Cousin David knew just what went wrong, so we all waited on our front lawn. He threw the breaker and the lights came on. We all sang Silent Night, oh Silent Night. Cock the turkey, turned the ball game on, mix Bloody Marys cause we all want one. Send somebody to the stop and go. We need some celery and a can of fake snow, a box of lemons and some Diet Sprites, a box of tampons and Salem Lights. Hallelujah, everybody say cheese. Merry Christmas from the family. Feliz Navidad. Robert O'Keefe. Merry Christmas from the family. When they tried to plug their motorhome on, they blew out our Christmas lights. But Cousin David came to the rescue. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed all 3 of these tunes. My newest one, and then of course Santa Claus is coming to town, and Merry Christmas from the family, and Merry Christmas from me to you, all of you out there. Hope you have a great one. I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Patrick Cooper with the 3 Songs Thursday series. Bye-bye.